Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to give you a quick demonstration to show you how the launch applications designed by McManus Software and Consulting can enhance and empower your business intelligence initiatives. Today's demonstration will be on Report Launch, one of 4 applications designed by McManus Software. Report Launch is an application that allows you to embed business objects, Webby, Crystal, or Excelsius reporting in any web application where you can put HTML and JavaScript. That means that you can use it, as we're showing here, as a standalone portal, or you can put it in applications like Google, Salesforce, or your own custom applications. And now, instead of having to design custom reports or use canned reports based on simple parameters, you have the power and flexibility of the SAP Business Objects Suite. Additionally, the Report Launch product is designed within the kit, the SDK, that Business Objects offers. So our products integrate directly into the product, and in fact, are SAP approved, and they consider our products synonymous with their own. So now I will show you basically what Report Launch does and then the power of what you can do with it in other applications. Here we are looking at Report Launch as a standalone portal. We have a legend at the top that lets you see what all of the icons within these folders are. But these folders are simply your folders that you already have set up with your Crystal or Business Objects reporting. We are pointing directly at those folders and showing you the reports in those lists. So if you have a Business Objects implementation, you implement Report Launch and you have reports ready to add to any other application. If you need reports built, you build those reports, store them in a folder, and point at them, and here they are. You have a lot of different options. The simplest, obviously, is you can just kick off a report and view it on the screen. This Crystal report will go through and populate, and there you are. You have a nice, pretty report ready to go. Alternatively, you can export that report in Word, PDF, CSV, Excel, and a unique feature to Report Launch is you can export to PowerPoint. This is a great convenience for if you need to just quickly throw reports into a presentation, because you can just copy and paste from one PowerPoint file the slides to another. I'm actually going to show you how quick and easy this export is as we go through this right now. As you see, I'm already ready to export this report, and here it is in PowerPoint ready to go. So when you're using Report Launch, you have the power of Business Objects behind you with some added features. To touch on a couple of those other added features, when you're running reports that aren't simple, you may want parameter sets. So you have 2 options with parameters. You can either run the report and view your parameters. This particular one is a dynamic cascading set of parameters where I want to look at different people's permissions and what they've done to log in. And here I pulled up the administrator and I can submit this report. Alternatively, I can save these parameters. And if I save these parameters, then I can go and retrieve them for a later use. Then when I submit that report, I'm going in and looking at those parameters. Now, when you save parameters, you have some fantastic options, which I'll show you in a minute. You can go in here, and you can actually save parameters. And when you save them, enter a new name, write over a current name, make them public or private to your use. If you make them public, other people will be able to see the parameters you and your team have stored. Now, we can take that a step further. If you have a scheduler implemented, you can actually pull up those saved parameters when you schedule reports. Scheduling, you can choose to schedule a report, Excel, PDF, etc. You can have it go to your report folder, an FTP site, or to email recipients. You can schedule it to go out now, once, daily, weekly, etc. Or you can pull up those parameters. It is really easy when you run a scheduled report to change those parameters within that schedule. But here you can pull those same retrieved parameters we saw earlier and make it very easy to schedule that report. Now, one final thing you have the ability to do is embed this into those other applications. And while this seems like a simple piece, this is really the power of Report Launch. We didn't just develop this to give you a new, easy, user-friendly way to run reports in Business Objects. We're not trying to compete with the tools they have. What we're trying to do is give you the ability to put your reporting anywhere you want. And in a moment, I'm going to show you how simple that is. But look, here we are on Salesforce.com. Within Salesforce, we have designed our report list out of Report Launch. Now, not only have we designed this, but we can run reports, and those reports will actually go back and tie into the application as if the user has never left. And you see here, we've got a lead list from Salesforce, which we can also click on and go back to that lead in Salesforce. The power of this is monumental. And really, one of the great things about it is people think the reporting is part of their application. They don't have to leave their application, go into Business Objects, run a report, and all those daunting tasks that shy people away from business intelligence are now gone. Additionally, you can do a report list, or you can just embed the report simply and easily within the system. What I mean by that is instead of showing a whole list, you can just have a page with a report on it. Now, for the next side of this power, not only can you embed it, but there's a one line of code that is Report Launch. That one line of code can, by the user's permissions and the application that's pulling it up, show a different look and feel and a different set of reports. Let me repeat that. Based on where you put this line of code, a single line of code here, which is showing that report list, based on where you put it, you can have a different look and feel and a different set of reports based on the application it's going to, as well as the user that's logging in. Meaning, in Salesforce, it can look one way. In a Google app, it can look another way. In your custom report, it can look another way, all with the same URL. This saves people tons of time developing applications and trying to get reporting applications, because now you are at a level where you are just recycling the same code over and over again and taking the effort and work out of every reporting initiative. That has been our demo of Report Launch, and we really hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.